Are you curious about the differences between the law of assumption and the law of attraction? If so, this video is for you. In this video, we will compare and contrast these two manifestation methods so you can determine which one is best for achieving your dreams. Whether you're a seasoned practitioner or a newcomer to the manifestation game, you'll find valuable information here. So let's dive in. Firstly, let's define the two methods. The law of attraction is a manifestation technique that was popularized by Neville Goddard, but gained widespread recognition with the publication of the book and movie, The Secret. The law of attraction teaches that by connecting your thoughts and feelings with the universe, you can attract your desires into your life. The law of assumption, on the other hand, is a manifestation technique that emphasizes the power of imagination. It teaches that by assuming your desires have already come true, you can manifest them into your reality. One key difference between the two methods is their focus on the role of the individual versus the universe. The law of attraction teaches that the universe is the creator and bestower of your desires, while the law of assumption places the power entirely in your own mind and consciousness. This means that with the law of attraction, you must align your thoughts and feelings with the universe in order to attract what you desire. However, with the law of assumption, you must use your imagination to create the reality you desire. Another difference between the two methods is the techniques they use. The law of attraction uses affirmations, vision boards, diaries, conscious thoughts, and even certain herbs and stones to manifest desires. This requires more effort and understanding to apply than the law of assumption, which is simpler and only requires suppositions or assumptions. The law of assumption only requires you to imagine and feel your desires as real in order to make them come true. The manifestation principle is also different for each method. The law of attraction requires you to work on your belief system to eliminate limiting thoughts and achieve the required vibrational frequency. This involves a variety of techniques such as writing, meditation, vision boards, and affirmations. However, with the law of assumption, you can simply implant your wish in your mind and assume it has already come true. This highlights the importance of consciousness and assumptions, as nothing exists outside of your own consciousness. Ultimately, which method you choose will depend on your personal preferences and beliefs. If you prefer a simpler approach and believe in the power of imagination, the law of assumption may be the best option for you. However, if you are willing to put in more effort and believe in the power of the universe, the law of attraction may be a better fit. According to the law of attraction, you can use your free will to concentrate on attracting a certain thing or circumstance into your life. You only need to raise your positive vibrations and energy level to meet your dream. When your ideas vibrate at the same frequency, you may easily manifest your wishes. However, if you are unable to raise your vibrational energy to that level, you will not be able to realize your desire. Moreover, nobody else can bring something into your life without your express consent, according to the law of attraction. Therefore, we can claim that the law of attraction involves the concept of free will, whereas the law of assumption does not, because our world is a reflection of our awareness or imagination. According to the law of assumption, you are the only one who can change the way the world is. Nobody else has the right to dictate what occurs in your life. If you don't want someone to be involved in your life in any way, you can choose to exclude them. You might also try to change them by changing your own assumptions and impressions of them. Simply put, you may influence the outside world by altering your internal reality. Because of this, only you have the authority to choose what happens next or who you will become. Because of this, you can use the law of assumption to manifest anything. The goal is to alter preconceived ideas. The law of assumption demands you to arrive at a state in which your desire has already manifested, whereas the law of attraction calls for you to arrive at a state of receiving. If you assess a law's efficacy before you consider it to be true or not, that is a key difference between the two laws. The law of attraction only works when you truly believe it does. If you have some unspoken doubts because those ideas are constricting, it won't work. In that case, you will need to improve yourself to change your thinking before communicating with the universe. If you have any doubts, the universe won't reply to your communication. Neville Goddard, a renowned self-help author, suggested that we check the validity of the law of assumption on our own. The basic concept of the law of assumption is that God is your imagination. Neville Goddard then suggested that we do our own investigation on this power. Neville Goddard made use of the latter approach to study the law of assumption well. It is excellent to use both of these strategies since, despite their apparent similarities, they are really different from one another. Many people wonder which law they should follow to accomplish their objectives. Actually, what matters is how comfortable you are, since it is more socially acceptable. The law of attraction is the manifestation strategy that most individuals begin with. However, individuals start looking for other answers when the law of attraction doesn't work for them, or when they are unable to fulfill their wishes through it. In this way, they acquire knowledge of the law of assumption. The law of assumption holds you responsible for the occurrences in your life as a result. When you discover that you are the only creator, you therefore feel anxious and uncomfortable and take action to build the life you want. On the other hand, the law of attraction refers to the universe as God and a superpower. The importance of consciousness cannot be overstated. It is the only reality, and understanding this truth is the key to unlocking our potential and living a fulfilling life. The world we experience is a reflection of our internal state of consciousness, and the way we perceive it is shaped by our individual perspectives and interpretations. Our thoughts, beliefs, and emotions hold immense power in shaping our reality, and by acknowledging this, we can tap into our innate ability to manifest our desires and aspirations. The concept that consciousness is the sole existence and truth serves as the fundamental basis for all manifestations and creations in the universe. It implies that everything we perceive, experience, and create originates from consciousness. This view recognizes that the external world is merely a projection of our internal consciousness, and therefore, our thoughts, beliefs, and emotions hold immense power in shaping our reality. By acknowledging that consciousness is the fundamental building block of our existence, we can gain a deeper understanding of the workings of the universe and tap into our innate ability to manifest our desires and aspirations. Our consciousness is constantly conditioning itself, and it continually objectifies itself on the screen of space. However, we can break free from this conditioning by tapping into our unconditioned consciousness, which is our I am that visualizes or imagines a desirable state. By becoming conscious of being that state imagined by feeling and believing ourselves to be the imagined state, we can create the reality we desire. Believing is simply living in the feeling of actually being the state imagined. By assuming the consciousness of being the state desired, we can bring it into our reality. The conscious union between us who desire and that which we desire to be is made possible through our capacity to feel and believe. The power of our imagination is an extraordinary tool that enables us to create, innovate, and bring forth new ideas and concepts that shape the world we live in. It is the driving force behind our creativity and ingenuity, allowing us to transcend the boundaries of what is currently known and explore the possibilities of what could be. The human imagination is the workshop of our minds where we craft and refine our thoughts, ideas, and visions into tangible forms. Without the power of imagination, there would be no progress, no development, and no growth. Every invention, every work of art, every scientific breakthrough, and every great accomplishment owes its existence to the human imagination. Through imagination, we have the power to transform our world and shape our destiny. First, we become aware. Then we become aware of something. Then we become aware as that which we were aware of. And finally, we behold objectively that which we are aware of being. The stories of the Bible and other ancient texts are attempts to reveal in symbolic language the secret of creation, as well as to show us the one formula to escape from all of our own creations. These stories teach us the power of consciousness and imagination, and how we can use these tools to manifest our desires and aspirations. Enjoy manifesting. Enjoy manifesting.